getting ready for your quiz Thursday, so make sure you're writing it down. I could still decide to collect it, so keep that in mind. Group activity number 11.
So our last group activity 10, you just didn't collect it, right?
I just didn't collect it. You were here, I give you credit. Group activity number 11. And this is getting ready for quiz number 8. So if you want to put here so you know if you want to study it tonight, review for quiz 8. And it's on 6.1 to 6.4. There's really, when I wrote it, there's not much of 6.1 on it, but we'll keep that 6.1 in there so you, just in case. There is one little problem about it. Okay. The first one, we've got 2. This one you can use a calculator for the whole thing. This quiz. 2 2/3 times 3 and 3/4. 2 2/3 times 3 3/4. Do you remember what you have to do first? Before
Change the improper.
make them improper. Okay. So I have to make them improper fractions. Remember, to make them improper, you're going to multiply these two numbers first, which we get 6, and then add to the top. So what would our new top number be?
8.
8. And keep it over. Times, what about the other new number? What would it be?
15.
15. And I'm going to keep it over
4.
4. That's the only thing from 6.1 that's on your quiz, is just you have to know how to change them to
Can we
improper.
cross reduce?
Okay, we can cross cancel some stuff, both ways actually. The 3 and the 15, what number can go into both?
3.
So I can make this a 1 and make this a 5. And again, you don't have to do this stuff. You could go straight across, but then you still have to reduce. With the 8 and 4, the 4 becomes a 1. What would the 8 become?
2.
2. This 4 goes to 8 2 times. Then you go ahead and multiply straight across. What number will we have on the top?
10.
10. Technically, what would be in the denominator?
1.
And you can just simply say 10. You don't even have to put that stuff. It's just in case you want to do it. All right. So you have one like that. You're going to have, you've got to make sure you change them to improper. You've got to make sure you know that step. Okay, number 2. This is just saying simplified. 14. And this one is from chapter 2, so it's just a review. Go ahead and get it written down. If you want to try it, you can. Only one step.
This is factoring, right?
No, there's only one term. Can't factor unless there's 2 terms, 3 terms, or 4 terms. It's just reducing numbers, letters, and letters. Sure. The 14 and the 21. You can't make that into a whole number because remember, you're not subtracting them, you're dividing. So you got to think of a number that can go into both. What number could go into both?
7.
So I'm just going to put right here so you know what I did. I'm dividing each by 7. So 14 divided by 7 puts a 2 on the top. And what number on the bottom?
3.
Okay. So I just reduced my fraction. Then if I look at my letters, where do I have more X's?
Bottom.
How many more?
3. 2.
2.
And then y6.
And then where do you have more Y's at?
Top.
On top. And how many more?
6.
And you're done. So the only thing new to that is just with the fraction with the numbers in there.
Yeah, you.
We're halfway there. There are only 5 traditions, very short one. 8x, again, this is simplified, plus 12y. This is the bonus, not the same bonus, but one of the types of bonuses I gave you yesterday, and a lot of you were trying to cheat, so make sure you don't cheat today. No cheating. You have to factor, or take a GCF out, or do something to it. What's your common number on top?
4.
4. So if I take a 4 out, 4 goes into 8 2 times with an x, plus 4 goes into 12 3 times with a y. So you have to factor. Then in the denominator, what's your common number?
10.
10. So 10 goes into 20
2.
2 times with an x. Plus 10 goes into 30 3 times with a y, and we go, yay, they cancel. So these are the same. So we're left with 4 over 10.
Reduce the 2/5.
Good. And how'd you do that?
Common denominator. Common GCF.
Okay, what number?
2.
2. So you could still divide the top and the bottom by 2. So then if you divide both by 2, it's going to be 2 over 5.
So we just went from the 4/10 to the 2/5, that's not wrong with that little divide?
No, no, no.
Okay,
That's just so you know.
May I ask a question?
Sure.
If we forget to put the GCF outside, but we do the parentheses, do we get half credit?
So just having that.
Yeah, and then we cross it out.
But to me, that would, everything would be gone.
Okay.
I wouldn't know what your numbers are.
Okay.
Quick question, so on 2, you actually kind of marry top and bottom in a way, because you factor the GCF out of the top and bottom.
Say that one more time.
Number 2.
Number 2.
So you kind of married the top and the bottom because you pulled the GCF out of the 7 out of the 21 and 14.
The difference between 2 and 3. Number 2, it's all multiplication. So you can individualize each part. But if there's a sign in between, that's the marriage.
That's it.
That's where you can marry.